This is Callie Lane, day 8 of my 31-day video challenge, and I wanted to talk today about Ask and You Shall Receive. And it's kind of funny because I think a lot of people have heard that, and they've heard similar things that are a little different. And the thing with Ask and You Shall Receive is that it's not like ask and then go figure out how to make it happen, or ask and then come to some conclusion about what it's going to look like. It's really different, and I wanted to share with you like a really specific part of it that really helped me change, or like sort of just get like how this actually works. And really, like, a lot of times people ask a question in order to get an answer, and we're taught to do that all throughout school, at least, if nothing else. And really, like, what if you didn't have to look for an answer or find, come to a conclusion or find like the right answer, but you actually got awareness from it? And it's more like, what if the question was the answer? So when you ask questions, it actually starts to shift everything. If you have some area in your life that isn't working, or there's something going on, or you've come to some conclusion somewhere, it's sort of fixed in that point, and it can't really change. So nothing that doesn't match that point of view or that conclusion can show up. And also, a lot of times it doesn't, because of the way you fixed it into place. So if you actually ask a question around it, it starts to unlock it and unravel it, and it allows things to change. And when I really got when I first, like, for the first time really started to get this, was when I was camping with a friend, and it was somebody new. Like, I didn't know her very well, and I felt kind of awkward, and nobody else came, and so I felt really weird because I was trying to host this party or something. And anyway, I thought it was kind of funny, but I was like, no, it's really fun. We're out here, and she's playing music, and we're in front of the fire. And so I started asking the question, how does it get any better than this? And suddenly it did. It was like nothing changed. Nothing outward changed at all. But it got better. And what that was like, that energy was just there. And I allowed myself to receive it. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's really cool. So I asked again, okay, how does it get any better than this? And it changed again. And I realized, like, there's really no limit. You can just keep doing that, and you can just keep asking how it gets any better. And that one, I don't think I've really talked about this yet. This is an awesome question in general for any situation, because you can use it, when you're like on the side of the road with a flat tire. Cool, okay, how does it get any better than this? Or when it's like the best day that you've ever had, how does it get any better than this? Whereas most people actually will say, oh, it doesn't get any better than this, and then guess what that happens? You don't let it. So what if you could just keep asking? So I guess I'm going to just go into the second part, so it's going to be kind of a longer video today. But I was talking to someone recently about choosing, and she said something about how, she was told, like, it sort of what it came to was all the stuff that she was looking for help with. The answer she got from somebody was like, well, at some point you just have to choose something. And a lot of times for a lot of people, it seems like, oh, well, that would take so much effort, or there's so much doing, or how. One, you don't have to know how, so that's kind of cool. You actually just ask questions, or you just do choose it, which sounds really simple, and it is. And part of that, oh my gosh, there's a butterfly. I don't know where it went, but anyway, that'd be cool if it landed over here while we were talking. So rather than, like, choosing doesn't always have to mean doing something. And when I first got that, like, ask and you shall receive, really, like, getting the energy of that and just receiving that, even though nothing outwardly had changed yet, which it did because I let it. But it started way before anything, was visible or tangible. And sometimes that choice is actually just asking for something and dropping your barriers enough to actually receive it and to allow that shift. You can spout words out and not mean anything. It's really not about the words, it's about the energy. So it's not even really asking questions, it's being the question, and being the energy of question, and being that space of possibilities. So that's all for today. I'm not sure that I wrapped that up very well, so if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. And of course, if you'd like to see any of the other videos or any of the other articles, then you can check out my blog, Decadent Embodiment